I think it's a historical moment for the GGCA because if we look back in history, I think that officially the GGCA has perhaps never held an official Workers' Day event. So as far as I can remember, I think it's one of the first Workers' Day events in many, many years. So I think it's really, really important for us to say, we're here. I did say at the beginning of coming in to the presidency that the GGCA would be here as a union. We're no longer going to be in any shadow. So here we are. It's the first May Day event, one of which I'm very, very proud. And again, I think it's important also of making an event and the people that have come on board. So having the government on board, I think it's very important, especially since the majority of the membership work in the government. So it is important to have the government on board. It is important to have this event with the government, and to work together closely with the government and all other stakeholders.
I mean, here we see a cross-section of society. You mentioned the government. We also see opposition members here. We see heads of departments. We see everyday people. You talk about that, having good relations with the government in order to work closely with them. There's been a lot of talk of collaboration, working towards common goals. There's also a danger, isn't it, that perhaps people can see political affiliation with the union and government?
They can, so this is why it's about having also the opposition and having everybody here, because the government of today might not be the government of tomorrow, so it is important to invite everybody and involve everybody and work with everybody. So the same that we're working with the government, if the opposition have, and this hence why they're here, if they would have a problem to do with membership and with the unions, the GGCA will always be committed and ready to sit down and work with the opposition or whoever we have to work in order to help the membership. So like I said, for us it's about a relationship with the people. We need to have a relationship for the benefit of the membership. It is not about political affiliation. I mean, today we have the government on the day talking and we're working with the government of the day, but we never know what's going to happen tomorrow and who is the government that's going to be talking tomorrow and the government that we're going to be working with tomorrow. But we are certainly committed to working with whoever is in power at the day for the benefit of the membership. And I want to leave that very, very clear. For us, like I said, it is not about political affiliation. It's about working to get that, to achieve that goal for our members and to achieve what is best for our members with whoever we have to work.
Talking about members, a year on as president of the GGCA, what are the alive issues that you still consider need addressing?
So we've talked about neurodiversity. That is, I think, a very big issue. There are many, many things happening in terms of neurodiversity. That's certainly something very important for us. We are looking at the public sector pay rise. We are looking at many issues which the majority of them, to be honest, do not have to do. They have absolutely nothing to do with pay claims. The majority of them are to do with work conditions, improving work conditions, improving things in health and safety. But again, we are working persistently and consistently with everybody around the table to improve those conditions, and we are improving. I mean, only 2 days ago, we managed to close off 3 important claims, of which most of them, like I said, had nothing to do with pay. They had to do with work conditions. So I think we are achieving a lot. The membership is growing by a lot per month. So we have grown the membership, very proudly can say, by a lot in the past month, and we are achieving a lot for our members.